What's up, fellas? Welcome back to Clash. Today I'm gonna be playing the Chaos Draft mode yet again. I don't know how I feel about playing Chaos Draft mode at times. I feel like it's kind of like lazy to do it, but also at the same time, like I don't have to make a deck, so it's a little more convenient for me to play, especially when I'm running on such a time crunch. Believe it or not, I just woke up from my nap, or at least that's what I would have said like an hour ago. I didn't actually just wake up, but I felt like it'd be like a little more. It transitioned nicer into my commentary, but really now that I mentioned it, now it just made it kind of awkward. No, I woke up from my nap and it sucked. Okay, an hour ago I tried to record again. Well, no, I tried to record for the first time and I absolutely failed. I couldn't form a single like coherent sentence. I was just like that groggy. Uh, I don't know if you ever seen this, but like basically the nap I had was like those relatable TikToks, or like those trying to be relatable TikToks where it's like when you wake up from your nap and like your phone's missing and like your freaking AirPods are gone and like your head hurts and whatnot and you're drenched in sweat. Basically the exact kind of nap I had, with like a few other like extra tidbits. I feel like mine was slightly worse than the baseline because for one thing, I'm pretty sure I had like a horrible nightmare because the whole time I had this feeling like as soon as I woke up, I had this feeling of like anxiety and fear, and like I felt like I did something wrong, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I had a nightmare then. I couldn't like recall the nightmare. I just know it was something really stupid because like normally when I have nightmares, it's always like the least possible scary thing. I used to actually have like terrifying nightmares, and like most of them were like regarding like freaking. I feel like it was like. I think like then I was really deep on like watching like horror videos, and like it would like be in regards to that, and also like a bunch of like a horror movie like content too. So like it'd be like holy smokes, I'm like actually in the universe of like freaking I don't know, like I'm trying to think. What's Jason from? Oh yeah, Friday the 13th. I feel like that's something that really terrified me then. Uh, but that's not the topic of discussion. I feel like that could have its own video on out in the outright. It was more like the relatable nap thing and how like mine was slightly worse than everyone else's. And just trying to be like not trying to be like other girls. Uh, that was interesting. Barbarian launcher, and it uses the model from that one draft mode. Actually, was that a draft mode? I don't even remember. Uh, I was not playing Clash then. When the Barbarian launcher was in draft mode, I'm pretty sure it was in draft mode. I might be geeked right now, and holy smokes, that thing like barely lasts. We're gonna go in with our Berserker, and it's gonna do that dash thing, and yeah, that's just the freest damage of my lifetime. And holy smokes, Slow Bro played his Golem. Actually, did he pull any modifiers that are like remotely scary? Actually, no, he didn't. Excuse me. Holy smokes. Let's go Fireball here just to put out those barbs. Actually, don't even know why I would have done that, because for some reason barbs no longer die to Fireball, I guess. No, shite. I don't know. I completely lost the plot here. I forgot what I was going to talk about, and now I'm trying to recall it. At the same time, I also have to lock in on this game. We'll see if I can remember. Yeah, I know it was about naps, but like, what was it? Yeah, I had the universal nap. Okay, I also had a nightmare. I already said that, but I woke up with my eyes like sealed shut, and like normally that wouldn't be concerning. Because like, believe it or not, that happens because like if you have allergies going on, basically that's when it happens. Like for the most part, I don't know when else it would happen, but my doctor, that's like what it, because like years ago I used to have that problem where my eyes, they'd like I said, they'd like be sealed shut because I had like really big allergies then to like pollen and dust. But like now it's a concerning thing because I haven't had those said symptoms. So essentially, like, does that mean I'm having reoccurring allergies that are like that would be like really inconvenient if I have dust and pollen allergies again, pollen allergies again, because like that was just like dreadful. I couldn't like go outside or like do anything like within the vicinity of like a flower because allergies. I'd have to take like Benadryl like as soon as I went outside. It was so annoying. And yeah, I don't know. I can only complain so much, and like really, this whole video's been complaining. Uh, Anyways, yeah, that's why my nap was worse than everyone else's, and you should, I don't know, like you should hate naps. Try not to nap challenge, and holy easy win. Let's be humble. But yeah, I always hold a stigma against naps, and hopefully I will just like never have a nap again. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I got my whole life ahead of me to sleep, and yet I waste the days napping. I don't know. I tried to sound philosophical there at the end, But really, I don't know what else to segue into, so I'm just gonna lock in on this last game and just like wrap it up. And I'm gonna try to get back to sleep because that's the thing too. Now I'm gonna have to either stay awake the whole night or like really struggle to get sleep, and it's gonna be bad sleep regardless. And I have to go to work tomorrow. The boss man asked me to come in early, so it's gonna be a freaking fun 10-hour work day for Christian tomorrow. And I also notice sometimes, like, yeah, I watch my own videos, dude. Not trying to be, I don't know if that's really a bad thing, but like, obviously while I'm like editing and then once it's finally uploaded, the final cut, I guess, even though like really it's not like I'm taking like cuts and shots and whatnot, but like, I notice like on my weekday videos, you can somewhat tell when I'm finally starting to like lose my shit and like actually I'm getting tired and whatnot. I just like thought it was funny. I don't know. I don't think it's actually that funny for like me then, but you know, for me now, start of the week, who really cares? I just had the weekend. It was a ball, kind of. I guess. Yeah, it was a ball. It was a ball in my opinion, but still, you can notice when I start to like not want to freaking like do anything at all, and I guess it's almost like depressing too. I don't know how else to put it. That barbarian will not be coming near our tower unless, well, that heal spirit did not help it at all. But yeah, I'm not gonna ever prioritize not uploading over freaking work, dude. Screw that. If anything, I freaking quit my job to start uploading more because like I freaking have more fun uploading videos on YouTube than I do freaking going to work. I hate my job, and like that's never gonna change. I feel like as long as I need money, I will like continue going to work regardless. Unless I obviously pop off on YouTube and I become a billionaire, freaking partner up with Clash Royale and have my own event. That would be my dream. Or that's the dream for now, I guess. Really not that impossible. Clearly, it's possible. I mean, was there, I want to say the football player Haaland had a freaking Clash Royale event. I don't remember. I think maybe. Holy poison there too, by the way. Please, iDragon lock in. Okay, iDragon, these nuts on your face. Holy smokes, that was corny. I will never say that again. Please smash like if you want me to never do that again. Let's just go in. What is... Okay, my offensive thing would be the Sparkies, but like, I have about a minute to pull this off, and please tell me I get a shot off, and please tell me he doesn't have a reset, and holy smokes, he doesn't have a reset, but yet our Sparkies ended up targeting the freaking... okay, never mind. I didn't want the Barbarians to get targeted. I wanted to get the... I wanted to get rid of the... What was it? The mortar. I'm still groggy. I need to figure something out. I feel like I'm just gonna doom scroll for the rest of the night and like, holy smokes. Okay, let's just get this over with, please. Come on. Come on. Okay, yep, Sparkies, they're doing their thing. Yeah, bro did not have a reset. And yeah, we ended up coming out on top anyway, although he has the double golem now, which is somewhat of a threat. And it's actually not that big of a threat because the mini Sparkies just do so much, and we'll have more mini Sparkies, and we have a freaking, whatchamacallit, we have Lava Hound Lock in the opposite lane. And he has random spawning troop with loyal delivery, but we just stalled it with the blah 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 blah. Holy smokes, I'm starting to disappear, dude. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get some good rest. And that's a reminder to you, if you have stuff to do tomorrow, get good rest. Unless you like being tired.